Hey listeners! I'm a typical Russian official and I'm going to talk about the effect of information and communication technologies on corruption. Before watching this video, I encourage you to check the first part made by Dennis. It includes the results of studies about the theme and approaches how cryptocurrency can help in fighting corruption. Link in the description. Time to check real-life examples. Norway has achieved considerable success in fighting corruption. The country is regularly in the top 10 countries in the Corruption Perception Index. Let's check what practices Norway uses to prevent bribery. First, anti-corruption laws cover violation abroad, therefore Norway companies can't commit fraud in highly corrupt countries. Second, transparency of government procurement via media and internet resources. This is one of the most common actions which countries implement, but it's vital because everybody can check whether purchase was efficient or not. Third, earnings of every citizen are publicly available. For some of you it may sound like craziness since it violates a right of private information, but in my opinion it's a really useful institute. It's impossible to buy something extremely expensive that you can't afford without drawing attention. So this is a good step against corrupt people, drug dealers, etc. Fourth, Norway provides whistleblower protection, which encourages people to inform about violations and don't worry about their life. Finally, Norway is aiming for a cashless society. For example, Norway's second largest bank has abandoned cash, so you will have no chance to conceal your illegal transactions. Some of you may wonder, this is all cool, but where is the statistic which supports your statements? Here it is! According to the Corruption Perception Index, countries on average gained 0.3 points out of 10 from 1997 to 2011. Important to comment that low and negative gains were mostly by developed and low corrupt countries like Canada, UK and Germany. At the same time, countries with a small initial index have improved their position significantly. You may think that 0.3 points out of 10 are low. It is not. Firstly, global internal changes are a lengthy process. You can't eliminate corruption in a second. Secondly, the index measures the perception of business people and experts about corruption. During this time, people have studied what corruption is and have become less tolerant of it, so the real changes are more magnificent. Summing up both parts, ICT provides many opportunities. Some of them lead to supporting corruption, but generally, technologies together with the desire of authorities significantly shrink the level of corruption. Thank you for watching this video, like, subscribe and check Dennis' blog.